Okay, I'm gonna keep this short and try to keep it as sweet and as professional as possible. I currently don't have like a studio at the moment that I can put this in or anything, so I'm just going to do this in the most clean, and decent environment that I possibly can, which is my pickup truck. Um, so there's some news. I'm posting this on all social media platforms. If you've been following my TikTok, you obviously know what's going on. I'm posting this on Insta, um, not Snapchat. I'm going to also post this on YouTube, which is kind of the point of this. My Insta will be linked in the YouTube bio. There, last time I uploaded something, probably right before I left college on Christmas break. That being said, I went back home Christmas break. Some things happened, as of which I don't want to discuss until things can get evened out. Um, that being said, it is June 25th, about to be 26th. It is 11:35 p.m. West Coast time. I moved back out to the West Coast. I left college early. I had a great job lined up out in Florida. Something happened. It was a little incident, a big, big, big misunderstanding between me and a supervisor. Um, However, I was in what is called the derail period, which is 90 days. If I can stay within the company 90 days and not have a single tiny, tiny little mess up, I would have been okay. Unfortunately, something happened. Not a big deal. I got a better job out here. Problem was, I had to move out to the West Coast. Great. I wasn't really a big fan of that. But I made the drive. It was cool and all. This job is amazing. But I want to be back home in Florida for a lot of different reasons. I have one big reason, which is kind of also linked with what happened over Christmas break. Um, it is a lot of people might see it as bad. I see it as, a temporary roadblock. It's not the fact of, like, I haven't stopped fighting for this. I just had to switch up my strategy for it. It's gotten much more difficult for me to get constant updates. That being said, there does have to be legal action involved in it. Not a big deal. Um, Problem is, I have to find somebody that I can trust with this problem, somebody that is on my side about what I want. Which is, totally understandable. I get it. I'm not wanting I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for to see eye to eye on this. At the same time, that being said, the whole legal aspect, let's push that to the side for a second. Let's go over to the next big thing. With what's going on, besides topic A, topic B will help me with topic A. But it's also something that's always been on the back of my mind. This was way before college. This was way before anything. This was probably back in high school when I was still doing ROTC. I've always wanted to surf. So I've dedicated myself to enlisting. I did 4 years of ROTC in high school. Um, I wasn't the best cadet. I wasn't the worst cadet. I was decent at what I could do. Could I have done more? Sure. Was I going to push myself more? I wanted to. The problem was that I also had a job. I was living on my own place my senior year. And I had bills. I had responsibilities. I had adulting stuff to do that, my instructors understood. They got it. They understood. So it wasn't the end of the world for me. I am enlisting in the U.S. Navy. By the time this video goes up, by hopefully sometime tonight or tomorrow, I will have heard back, letting me know when my ship out date is to basic, Basic training will be 8 weeks. That's another time frame that y'all will not hear from me. Probably not the biggest deal, not the end of the world. I'm just letting y'all know if people ask, where did he go? What happened? Not really much for my YouTube, but as much as my Insta. I'll be gone for 8 weeks at basic training. I then, at that point after basic, I believe is like a week time frame, something around there. I still don't know the time frames. It is all dependent on what I do. I will be doing aircraft ordnance. Anything aircraft involved in the United States Navy is taking place down in Pensacola. This is stuff that everybody knows. It's not classified information or anything. So I will be in Pensacola for, I believe, 5 weeks. That is what Google said, and that's what a couple people have told me. I don't know if that is confirmed, depending on what specific job I will be doing within aircraft ordnance. After that, I will be stationed in Jacksonville as a reservist. 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the year. Cool, great. If they allow full-time support in Jacksonville, I will try for that. If I get it and they say you will be staying here in Jacksonville Monday through Friday, perfect. I can spend my 8 years out in Jacksonville, and I'll probably want to do another 8 years, depending on how the first 8 go. I am dedicated to put all my energy, all my effort into this. This is something that I want. This is something that's going to help me with topic A. And this is going to fulfill me. If I cannot do full-time support, I will be instead doing the railroading job out in Jacksonville. Railroads in general love military personnel because A, they get a big tax break because of it, and B, because military personnel are punctual. The military does not like people late at all. The saying goes, if you're on time, you're late. Early is on time. So that being said, hopefully I'll be in Jacksonville, I'd say 3 to 4 months from today. After basic, after A school, and after A school, I have 30 days. I will be flying back to Oregon, packing up my stuff, loading up my pickup truck that I've had as my first vehicle, and I've got to, when I get back, getting a new battery, doing an oil change, getting new tires. Because I guarantee this battery is not going to want to last. It was a cheap battery, thanks. Shout out to my dad for helping me with that, because I had it sitting for 6 months. And when first time I came back, it started and it ran, and it actually sounded really good for how long she was sitting. I left for college again, I came back, and it just didn't want it at all, no matter what. And then I had to park it up again, and then I came back again, permanently, fired right up, we were good to go. So I have a lot of stuff I have going on. I will try my best to keep y'all posted up until my ship out day. My last little vlog that I'll be doing will be, probably the night that I go get shipped out. That will be the last time I will talk to anybody on the internet about what's going on. I do look different. I've shaved. I'm getting this cut. Yeah, for several months, I was in a rough place. I didn't want nothing to do with the outside world. The only people that I talked to were close friends, and people that I cared about, and people that I knew cared about me. I've been putting myself back out there, and I appreciate everybody. Every single person that I've talked to, I've appreciated it. And I want to let y'all know that I'm not taking that for granted. It has helped motivate me to do better. So, I'm letting y'all know, and I know certain people are going to see this, and certain people are going to have something to say about this. I'm fine. I'm alive. I haven't given up. I'm still here. I just need a second. I will be back in Florida. To those that care, or to, even if you don't care, and you think I'm a POS. I didn't run. I'm still here. I'm doing this for myself, but this is something that I believe that has to get done. So I just want to leave it at that. I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate everybody for helping me through everything. But I am enlisting as a Navy reservist, stationed in Jacksonville. I'll be living in Jacksonville, working for a railroad out there in Jacksonville. And I'm just really happy that things are slowly starting to come together because I'm at a very low point in my life. And I don't think I can keep doing what I'm doing because it's not. I'm doing this because I need something to motivate me. I'm not feeling the motivation anymore. My job is great. It's amazing. Perfect. Love it. It is not motivating me at all. It really isn't. I want to feel like I'm needed somewhere. And I'm a military kid. You know, my dad was military. You know, my grandpa was military. You know, my uncle was military. A lot of military family. I want to join them. I want to earn the respect of people. I want to serve this country. Give back what my country did for me, which is a lot. So I'd figured I'd leave you on that side note. I'm also next to a busy street, so it's loud. I'll leave you on that side note. So yeah, let's do a slight recap. Something happened over Christmas break requiring some legal action. Not a big deal. Hopefully this person and I can get it figured out. I have nothing negative to say about this person. They are a very, very good person. Very good. I just want this person and I to get along. But I'm not going to force it. I moved out to the West Coast for a better job opportunity. It's a good job. Amazing people. Just not feeling the motivation for it. Getting to a low point in my life. So I'm wanting to... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not wanting. I am enlisting in the U.S. Navy. And I'll say I'm enlisted once I get my ship out date. Coming back to Florida to work for the U.S. military and... Well, sorry, not just the military. The United States Navy. And also to work for a railroad. And to figure out the first problem. And it's not really figure out. It's more of a let's, sit down, discuss it. And it's not... It is not a bad problem. I just want people to know that. It's a problem about two people that care very much. They just have two different sides of how they want to take care of it. That's it. That's all it is. People have opinions. I respect their opinions, but I'm allowed as a human to disagree sometimes. I believe everybody's allowed to say that. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. But people are also allowed to disagree. Now, whether or not you want to disagree in a professional way, how you want to handle the disagreement is fine. I believe I could have handled it in some aspects a little bit more professionally, but I think that all the emotions that were going on, it was pretty reasonable the way that I guess I acted. I don't know. So yeah, that all happened in January. That's covering February, and then March is when something really happened. I left Florida in April. And yeah, it is now... I've been up here for 2 months. I do not like it on the West Coast. I really don't. I'm not used to it. It's very different. I feel very out of place, which is also bringing me down to the low point. So, I want better. I believe that I've earned better. I believe that I've gone through so much stuff in my life from 8 years old until halfway through this year. I've gone through so much. I think that I need to see a bit of a silver lining in something. And thank goodness the United States Navy is giving me this opportunity. And it's an amazing opportunity. And it's something that I actually want to do. I want to work with airplanes. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I know I'm not going to be a pilot. I don't have a 4-year degree. Kind of wish I knew you needed a degree. I just didn't know it was going to be a 4-year degree. I was like, darn, because I have the flight hours for it. I have, a technical degree. And it's just like, darn. Oh well. Can I still work with airplanes? Absolutely. Cool. So yeah. So anyways, that's what's going on. I'll see if I want to put my Insta in the bio. I'm still very paranoid about certain topics, so I want to see how this goes first. And then yeah, I'll let y'all know. I'll post something on my Insta anyways, letting people know in the world what's going on. But yeah, this is for my channel. I'll try to be back. I don't know what content I'm gonna make. I've been playing a lot of Ace Combat, a little bit of GTA. Still doing the farming sim. I'm just not really finding the passion for it right now. I don't know what else there is I can do. I'm not really into forestry, and I do like doing role playing, but my buddies and I, we just haven't talked in a hot minute, and I'm not sure if they're like okay with that. So I'm looking for something different, something new to do. Starting to get into like those role playing games. I've been playing D&D a lot with some of, or like my roommate and some coworkers. And it's great and it's fun and I love it. I just need some sort of new content for the channel. So I don't know. But yeah, if y'all have any ideas for any new stuff, that'd be great. Just put it down in the bio, like comment, let me know. But yeah, I don't even know what to call this. I guess just a life update. But yeah, I'll let y'all know what's going on as I get intel. In the meantime, always, always, always keep the blue side up and fly safe. Talk to y'all later.